What if I told you that the reason you are struggling with English isn't because you are not smart enough, but because you're using the wrong learning method for your brain? I'll tell you more about this, and we will find your own learning style together in just a little over 5 minutes after the intro. Welcome to the Linguamind English podcast. I'm Orsi, and I help motivated professionals speak English with calm and confidence, even in high pressure situations, using language tools, confidence building exercises, and visualizations. If you're tired of letting language anxiety hold you back from the career you deserve, you're in the right place. Let's dive in. Last time, we talked about the reverse engineering method and how clear goals can build real confidence. Today, I want to solve a mystery that's been frustrating English learners for years. Why some methods work amazingly for some people, but feel impossible for others. The answer is simple, but it's something most language courses never tell you. There is no one size fits all approach to learn English, and trying to force yourself into the wrong method, for example, we don't want you to take notes, just speak, or endless grammar drills, is exhausting and ineffective. But here's the good news. Once you discover how your brain learns best, everything becomes easier. You stop wasting time on methods that drain you, and you start building real, lasting confidence. A wise friend of mine once told me, knowing yourself is the most important part of preparing for success. And she's absolutely right. Think of it this way: if you want to travel somewhere, you need two things: a destination and the right route for you. Last week's reverse engineering method gave you the destination. Today, we are finding your personal route. Let me share two quick stories that show you exactly what I mean. My friend discovered she learns best when she reads English texts out loud. For months, she was doing silent reading, understanding everything, but her speaking confidence wasn't growing at all. Then she started reading aloud and asking others to correct her pronunciation. Suddenly, her mouth was practicing the sounds, her ear was catching mistakes, and her confidence exploded. That method was perfect for her brain, but it might be a torture for you or me. I've known since I was a child that I learn best with short, focused lessons. Put me in a long class or a big group, and my mind starts wandering. I start daydreaming about what I'm gonna do after the lesson or what I'll have for dinner. When I accepted this about myself and I took breaks when I needed them, learning felt natural and effective. Whenever I fight against this, everything feels difficult. Here's where most learners get stuck. They try everything at once: five language learning apps, thousands of YouTube videos, online courses, grammar books, podcasts, all at the same time. Instead of improving faster, they just feel exhausted and confused. My friend put it perfectly. If you try too many things at once, you get overwhelmed, not fluent. Now, instead of me listing different learning styles and asking you to guess which one fits, let's do something more powerful. I'm going to guide you through a visualization exercise that will help you discover your own learning sweet spot. So, Find a comfortable position and let's begin. Close your eyes and think back to a time when you learned something challenging successfully. It doesn't have to be English. Maybe it was driving, cooking, or mastering a work skill. Really picture that moment. What did the learning process look like? Were you alone or with other people? Did you learn by watching someone else first or by jumping in and trying it yourself? Did you need to write things down or was listening enough for you? Was it better in the morning when your mind was fresh or in the evening when you were relaxed? Did you prefer a structured, step by step approach or did you like exploring and discovering things yourself? How did you feel during the learning process? Energized, focused, maybe excited. Now, keeping that successful learning experience in mind, imagine yourself learning English in the same way. Picture your ideal English practice session. What time of the day is it? Where are you? Are you speaking, listening, reading, or writing? Or maybe a combination of these? Are you using technology, books, or talking with people? How long does this practice session last? 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or longer? Most importantly, how do you feel in this vision? Do you feel confident, relaxed, engaged? Take a deep breath and open your eyes. What you just experienced is your brain showing you how it learns best. This isn't theory. This is your personal learning blueprint. Here's something most people get wrong about discipline. They think it means forcing yourself to do things you hate. But real discipline is creating a system that feels natural to you. When your learning method matches your style, showing up doesn't feel like a torture. It feels normal, even enjoyable, because you can actually see progress. Based on your visualization, I want you to try one small experiment this week. Design one 15-minute English practice session, or actually as long as you imagine, that matches what you discovered about yourself. If you saw yourself learning through conversation, find one person to practice with, even just for a short time. If you saw yourself in a quiet space in the morning, set aside 15 minutes tomorrow morning for focused English practice. The key is to start small and match your natural style, not fight against it. When your goals, your learning style, and your routine works together, English stops feeling like hard work. Confidence grows naturally because you're finally learning in a way that fits your brain and your life. Your unique learning style isn't a limitation, it is your secret advantage. While other people are struggling with methods that don't suit them, you'll be making steady, confident progress because you're working with your brain, not against it. So this week, pay attention. What energizes you during English practice? What makes you feel excited to continue? What makes you want to quit? Then adjust accordingly. There's no right way to learn English. There is only your way. If you need help discovering your specific learning strategy, comment below and let's chat about it. And don't forget to check the show notes for free resources you can download. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and remember, your way of learning isn't wrong. It's exactly right for you. Thank you so much for listening. This was the Linguamind English podcast. If you would like to support this channel, please subscribe and give this podcast episode a thumbs up. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.